Chapter 1. The disappearing crew. In 1845, Sir John Franklin led 129 elite sailors into the freezing Arctic waters. They sailed on two of the most advanced, heavily armored ships of the British Empire. Their mission was to map the final uncharted sections of the Northwest Passage. They were packed with 3 years of gourmet food rations, cutting-edge steam engines, and a library of thousands of books. They were completely unstoppable. Yet, within months, both massive ships vanished without a trace. For nearly 2 centuries, historians stitched together a horrific puzzle of what happened to the crew. Search parties discovered discarded equipment, shallow graves, and bones scored with deep cut marks, proving that the starving men turned on each other in the freezing dark. But for over 160 years, the identities of the skeletal remains scattered across the desolate Arctic landscape remained a complete mystery, until anthropologic teams decided to extract historical DNA profiles. Chapter 2. The wrong uniform. The breakthrough exploded when scientists began mapping the genetic data of living descendants. Anthropologists finally matched a skeleton found isolated at Gladman Point. According to historical records, the skeletal remains belonged to a common sailor. But when the grave was originally analyzed, the fabric fragments told a completely different story. The skeleton was buried in the fine, structured wool of an elite officer's uniform. Why was a common sailor buried with the highest honors of an officer, while his crew was actively succumbing to madness? The DNA revealed a grim hierarchy breakdown. As the ships were slowly crushed by the ice sheets, the social order dissolved. The officer class was targeted. Theories suggest the remaining crew wore the uniforms of their fallen leaders, either out of desperate need for warmth, or to steal their authority as the group fractured into warring factions. Chapter 3. The cold truth. Today, the cold Arctic ice is melting faster than ever, exposing historical secrets that were meant to remain frozen in time. The mystery of the Franklin expedition wasn't just a story of cold weather. It was a terrifying look into how quickly civilization collapses. When humans are pushed to the absolute edge, the ice is still revealing bones. What will we uncover next as the deep freeze finally thaws?